bear with me. Don't gotta worry for the both of us. Put you in the driver's seat. Don't gotta hurry and I need love.
Hello guys, so welcome back again. This is my second lecture on Gitlab. In this one, we are dedicatedly going to talk about runners and how we are going to use. Okay, so let's jump into that section directly. Okay, let's imagine that we have created a Gitlab account simply. Now, by using that one, we want to create our pipeline and that we want to run some job. So let's say we want to build npm package or docker image or anything. For that purpose, Gitlab needs something, okay, that is known as runner, which means, let's say if I want to build a docker image or I want to build a maven project, so that needs to be run somewhere, and that's where runner comes in picture, right? So runners are nothing, they are like agent which is going to run on some server, laptop or PC, and runner can be run on Linux, Windows, Mac or any other platform. So which is going to perform the task which you're going to define in your pipeline file. Now, runners are having two different categories. What is that? So we can have the runners by GitLab itself, which means whenever we create account, GitLab gives us a shared runner, which means those runners can be used by anybody in the world, and we can build our operations or our job day-to-day task in those runners also. But as you understand, in real industry, we don't want any security burden or issues. So GitLab has given option to create our own custom runner. Okay, so we will be using both in this section. Now, if you see, runners are dedicatedly having two different options, which is managed by GitLab itself. We call it shared runners, and the second one is the one which we can manage our own server. So we can install, configure, that will be doing in near future. Okay, so let's jump into directly my account, and here we go into gitlab.com, so that's my username. This is my visible name Delvex. Now the next thing we have to understand before start working on GitLab, there is a proper hierarchy. So we created users, the one we have already. Under that user we are going to create project, and the project is nothing, it's like a GitHub repository only, which is going to have your source code and the pipeline file. Okay, let's see that from the GitLab UI itself, then we can start working on it. Now let's go back to my UI here. Now if you see on this icon, I'm clicking here, I am already having few projects. Again, understand that projects are nothing, they're like GitHub repository. Now to create a new project, which we can do all together, I can go on the right hand top corner in new project option, or here in plus button option. Okay, so I'm just going here, new project. The very first thing I need to give the templates. Okay, there are a number of templates you will be understanding later, but just to start with, let's go with the blank project. So I'm clicking on the first. Let's give the name, for example, GitLab POC, any name you can give. Whatever project name you will be giving, it will be a URL like your gitlab.com / your username and / your project, or you call it repo. We can choose some templates here, but let's go with the no selected target as of now. And this project or repository can be private and public. To give you access in this video lecture, if you want to follow along with me, I'm keeping it public. Otherwise, in real industry, you can keep it private. Do not forget to click this initialize button of readme, since it is GitHub only in the backend. And let's go and create here. So if you see, we are getting almost everything like GitHub, the main branch and readme file. Now if you want to add any file or do something, that we can do. Okay, so in the next lecture, what we are going to do, we are going to add some sample project or sample code, and then we are starting with the pipeline building itself. All right guys, please do till this now, since we are going to do it all together demos. See you in the next lecture. Thank you so much.